Breaking news coming in, viewers. Top European Union leaders Ursula von der Leyen and Antonio Costa are being given a guard of honor in New Delhi. And this is hours before India's Republic Day celebrations. They are also the chief guests of India's Republic Day celebrations this year, the 77th Republic Day for India. Von der Leyen is the president of the European Commission and Costa is president of the European Council. The top EU leaders are in India to sign what has been dubbed the mother of all deals. It's a free trade agreement that the EU and India have been negotiating for years. It is scheduled to be signed on Tuesday, January 27th. But in the meantime, von der Leyen and Costa and all the other EU delegates who are in India for this momentous occasion are being honored during their visit. As I mentioned earlier, von der Leyen and Antonio Costa, they will be at Kartavya Path tomorrow. They are the chief guests for India's 77th Republic Day. Once again, I'm being joined by our Assistant Editor Foreign Affairs, Siddhant Sibbal. Siddhant, full respects being given to our chief guests. Over to you.
Well, yes, the European leaders are the chief guests this time around, and clearly the message is clear that India and Europe are working together, forming up the relationship at a time when Donald Trump's tariffs and his policies are impacting large parts of the world. Europe is dealing with Greenland issue, it is dealing with tariff. India is the most tariff country, and clearly the message from Davos is now being sent here from Delhi that as to how two major regions, countries of the world are working together. The European Union, of course, group of countries, India, one of the most populated, in fact, the most populated country, one of the largest markets and economy. And the focus, of course, for both sides will be to also announce outcomes in terms of defense, security. That's a key agreement that will be signed later next week. Also focus on as to how in maritime domain both sides can work together. There have been exercises in the past between India and the European Union vessels. Also, do expect the announcement on the mother of all the deal, that is the India-EU FTA, but also focus on as to how there can be a substantial reduction in the tariffs from both sides that basically helps in more trade. And remember, for European Union, this will be the second major trade announcement in a matter of few weeks after the announcement on the Mercosur trade agreement. So next week will be packed in terms of India-EU relationship.
Thanks, Siddhant, for getting us the latest. And as Siddhant mentioned, this is a clear message going out to the entire world at this point of the ties between India and the European Union. This is just hours before India's Republic Day, where both leaders are our chief guests. The fourth edition of India Energy Week is all set to take place at the ONGC Advanced Training Institute, Goa, from the 27th to the 30th of January, under the patronage of the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas and organized by the Federation of Indian Petroleum Industry. The event will convene global energy leaders to address the most pressing concerns facing this sector. WION will get you all the details from IEW 2026 throughout the week. Stay tuned. More in this next report. Short break after that. Stay with us. This is WION World is One. I'm Shivan Chandna.